Hi everybody, this is Dr. K. I just want to introduce myself and welcome you to COMM 102 Section 89N, which is a second 8 weeks class. Just a few quick things for you to know. First is make a point of downloading a copy of your syllabus and course calendar. Make sure you have a copy offline to use over the course of our term. Please make a note for your own planner that we have 2 sessions due every week. For example, this means next Sunday, October 26th, you have both Session 1 and Session 2 due. This means, generally speaking, you're going to be doing 2 discussion board posts every week. Along those lines, for chapter discussion board posts, you'll be posting your own response to the question or the writing prompt for the week. Those are always due Thursday nights at 11:55 p.m. and your comments to classmates are always due Sunday night at 11:55 p.m. So this is kind of a 2-tiered deadline that you need to pay attention to. I've put notes on the discussion boards to show you how I grade that so that there won't be questions. And beyond that, you should be going to each class session folder. You'll see that there's learning activities and then there are assignments that you need to do each week. Watch out, again, some weeks there's going to be more work to do than others. You need to keep track. This is not going to be something I'm going to be reminding you about all the time. And it's probably one of the biggest differences between a face-to-face class and an online class. The other thing, and this goes to our discussion boards, I want you to notice that I'm fairly picky about grading your discussion boards, and I'm looking for you to get your initial post up by Thursday night. The big reason for that is the discussion boards replace for us a face-to-face class discussion, and my teaching philosophy is with interpersonal communication, and I find this has been true across the board for the many years I've taught this class, is that you're going to get a lot more out of it when you are participating in those discussions. You're going to learn a lot from your classmates by doing these discussions. In terms of other things, please pay attention to where to communicate and how to communicate with me for our class. I use Blackboard Messages. This is a tool you're going to find through the tools folder. I'm pulling it up right now so I can give you the exact title. It's under Communication and Tools, and you're going to be looking for Send Messages. And the easy way to reach me is I am all instructors. That's me, is all instructors. So that's the easy way to choose me. Save Ivy Tech email for if Blackboard is down. It happens every once in a while. Usually when it is down, by the way, it's down for half an hour. For example, last night Blackboard was down for about 20 minutes. If that happens and you have a question about getting an assignment, and send me an email and check. If it's at 11 o'clock at night, frankly, you're not going to hear back from me till the next day anyhow, but at least I'll know that this is what you were confronting, and I'll probably message you back through Blackboard saying things are fine. So if you don't see an answer from me through messages, it's probably because if you don't see an email back from me, it's probably because Blackboard's back up and I've messaged you. You will get announcements from Ivy Tech when Blackboard goes down and when it's back up again, so watch for those. Other things, you'll see the grading rubric is for each assignment is posted in the resources tool. Please take a look at those. You're going to find those very helpful in understanding what I'm looking for. I will tell you that when it comes to writing papers, I am very particular about things like grammar and spelling, mostly because as a communication class, my big concern is that you learn how to communicate the ideas that you're learning here, and you practice communicating them in a way that's going to be understandable to somebody who's not talking to you. A lot of our communication is in writing. One of the things you're going to find when we hit Chapter 5 is that, and Chapter 6 in particular, is that the different roles that language plays in the way we communicate. And just to give you kind of a heads up on Chapter 6, just about 2/3 of the information we get from a conversation with someone doesn't come from what comes out of their mouth. It comes from the way they communicate. It's one of the reasons why I'm recording this video for you right now. Think about how much it helps when you have somebody's intonations and their way of speaking when you're having a conversation with them, to understand what it is they're telling you. When we're just reading what's in writing, we're trying to read the mind of the speaker. So when it comes to you writing your papers, this is why I'm so particular, because I'm not with you there to read your mind with you. I only have what you've written down on the page, which means you need to spend the extra time to make sure your ideas come through clearly. So that's the reason for that, and the reason I'm so picky about that. I think that's just about it. There is one last thing I'm going to suggest to you. This has to do with the Learn Smart activities for our class, for our textbook. You hopefully know by now that Blackboard works best with the Firefox browser. If you have trouble, by the way, with Blackboard, the first suggestion that you're going to find that tech support will offer you is they're going to ask you which browser you're using. You should be trying Firefox. Don't use Chrome. And let that be your standard. However, when you're going to do your Learn Smart activities for the chapter, and these are graded activities, folks. Mcgraw-Hill's website, Mcgraw-Hill is who runs the Learn Smart activities for us. Mcgraw-Hill designed their software and their systems for Internet Explorer. So you'll probably do better to have another window open using Internet Explorer to get access to the Learn Smart activities. Again, the last comment I have about that is make sure you save and upload, submit your work. Don't just save it, but make sure you submit your work for Learn Smart. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. I've seen this happen before. Your first line of trying to resolve a problem is not to email me, although I do want to know about it so I can keep track, but you need to contact tech support for Mcgraw-Hill. Their information is on their website, and I believe we also have it on our Blackboard page. So I think that's it. I hope you all have a great first week, and I look forward to getting to know you.